Today our topic is subtracting integers. So our essential question is, how do I subtract integers? Alright, so to subtract integers, you must change subtraction to adding the opposite. And then we use your adding rules. So if you remember those adding rules, they're right here. Integers with the same sign. Add the integers and keep the sign. So that means a positive number plus a positive number equals another positive number. A negative number plus a negative number equals another negative number. For integers with different signs, that's when it gets a little different. So a positive plus a negative can be either or. We don't always know right away. So what we have to do is we subtract the integers and keep the sign of the larger number. So whichever one has more. If you have more negative numbers, your answer is negative. If you have more positive numbers, your answer is positive. Alright, so we're going to use those integer tiles again, but first we have to change to addition. The way we're going to do this is keep, change, flip, KCF. Alright, so that means that we keep the first number, so we're going to keep -7. We change the subtraction sign to addition, and then we flip this +4 right there to a -4. You can put that in parentheses if you like to separate it. But now we have -7 plus -4. So to use our integer tiles, we need to use those negative ones. We have -7, which means we have 7 negative tiles. So go ahead and draw 7 negative tiles. Then we are adding to that these 4 negatives. So that means we need 4 more negative tiles. How many total negative tiles do we have? Well, let's count them up. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 11 negative tiles. So our answer to -7 plus -4 is -11. Now, if you remember from adding, we also have the number line that we can use. So we're going to model this with the number line. The first thing we have to do is change to addition. Change to addition. Okay? So we're going to keep, change, flip. We're going to keep that first number. That -4 is going to stay. Then we're going to change the subtraction to addition because we want to change all problems to addition. Then we're going to flip that -3 to its opposite, which is +3. So now we have -4 plus 3, and we want to know what that equals. We got to figure that out. So what we're going to do is, remember, we start at 0, and then we go to that first number, which is -4. So we go to -4, which means 1, 2, 3, 4 jumps to the left. Then we need to add on to that +3. Well, +3 means we go to the right. Go to the right if it's positive, we go to the left if it's negative. So from -4, we're going to jump right 3 times. And where do we end up? We end up right there at -1. So our answer to -4 plus 3 is -1. Alright, last piece is just some practice. Let's practice that. Now, you can draw pictures if you need. You cannot draw pictures if you need. But I'm going to go through a couple with you here. We have 4 minus 8. So remember, keep, change, flip. We're going to keep that 4. Change the subtraction sign to plus. Flip the +8 to -8. 4 plus -8. Well, if we wanted to use our integer tiles, that means we have 4 positive numbers. And then we add on to that 8 negative numbers. Now, when we have one positive and one negative, they make 0. If I have $1 in my pocket and then I spend $1, I'm now at $0. So I can cross off all the positive negative pairs But now, how many do we have left? We have 8, not 8, we have 4 left, but they are -4. So our answer there is -4. Next one, we have -2 minus -12. Now, we can do keep change flip, but there's a shortcut here. If we have 2 negatives right next to each other, that just becomes one big plus sign. So that's just going to be -2 plus 12. We can see it over here too. This double negative here becomes one big plus. So that's going to be 9 plus 7. This one over here, this 9 plus 7, is really easy because it's just $9 plus $7, which means I have 16. -2 plus 12. We come back to this problem right here in the middle, -2 plus 12. If we want, we can draw ourselves a picture. We can use the integer tiles. -2. That would be 2 negative dots. +12 means we're adding to that 12 positive numbers. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10. There's 12. Now, we can cross off those negative positive pairs because they make 0. Those are our 0 pairs. So how many do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And they are positive chips, so it's +10. I'm going to ignore the last 3 here. Actually, no, I'm not going to ignore them. I'm going to have you do them on your piece of paper. So right now, do those last 3 problems on your paper, and then Ms. Cedric will come around and check off your work. Thank you.